All right, so tell me, it's been a while since I've seen you. What you been up to, man? How's everything with streaming?
Been going good. So the last week I've been sick.
Okay.
Took too many tendons down the throat, and now it's sore.
Wait, wait,
Sorry.
wait, wait. What the fuck did I just hear? What the
I'm sorry, bro.
fuck?
No, but
Okay.
yeah, I've been sick. I'm still sick. Sucks because it's 5 days until I've streamed for 365 days in a row.
Oh shit.
So only 5 days until my anniversary of 365 in a row. Never missed a single day.
Bro, I don't even remember when I started streaming, to be honest. I just fucking went. I know,
On
like,
camp
people.
though.
No, no, like, I think it was, like, February, maybe, like, 18 or something. I don't fucking know. I
See,
don't.
that's early because they started in I think January, February. So the second month you were already live.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
beautiful.
Because I was like, fuck
That's
it. Like,
amazing.
Twitch is not really, like, doing much. They
Yeah.
don't fuck with us. Like, they just take 50% of the money or whatever. So I said,
Yeah.
let me try Kick. And I found, like, some good people here. I found you. I found Lauren. I found a bunch of different people.
Yeah,
You know.
Lauren's amazing.
Yeah.
Lauren, last time I talked to Lauren, I don't think she remembers this. It was like a month ago, maybe 2 months
Yeah.
ago. It was probably 2 months ago. She said she was going to push for me to be in the partner program. She's like, I'm going to really vouch for you and try to get you partnered. And I was like,
Okay.
oh my God, it made me almost cry. I was like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. Because no one vouches for me.
Okay.
I'm like, that's beautiful. And then I don't know if she never got back to me, so I don't know. But I'm not a partner, so. I don't-
I'm gonna do a quick intro on Magnum Logan, guys, because I think you guys know him, but don't really know him too well. Like, it's my close people know him, right? But Magnum Logan has been here in the OG on Kick streaming. He's been fucking killing it. He's been doing this thing, and he's a great guy. A lot of people look at him like he's a douchebag or like he's a dick because of his his personality. But I saw past that, and I'm like, yo, I see talent, I see potential in this man. Like, he's doing this shit, like, respect, especially on the Destiny stream. So like ever since then, I've seen like what happened. I'm like, yo, we gotta show him some love. So always been supporting you, like, lurking and shit, like, here and there. But this is Magnum Logan, guys. Reese, welcome in. Shay, welcome in. Cuban, hello, Worthy. We're just doing a quick little podcast. We're just chopping it
And
up.
I'm also the Flash.
And
Look
he's
at my
also the it's fucking yeah. Fucking I didn't even
No,
I don't think you could. No, I can't do that.
super friendly intro, super kind-hearted intro. Thank you so much, Frank. I appreciate that shit, guys. I will say this about Frank. Day one, he's like, I don't know why people don't like you, bro. He fucked with me day one, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Beautiful, amazing. I appreciate that so much because, like, honestly, guys, like, even if I am a cocky douchebag, I'm still a nice guy. So even if I am cocky,
Yeah.
let's say I am, I
You
think
are.
I'm getting better. I'm trying to be less cocky.
You
But
should
see,
be
even if
more.
I
You should be
am-
more cocky in the douchebag, I think.
Yeah, true.
It's
I
your
agree
thing.
with
It's your
that,
thing. Like, I
100%.
think
That's what I
don't tone it down. I think that's what makes you you, bro. Like, it's
I
like,
love that. That's what I want to hear.
yeah, like, keep doing what you're doing. I think your viewers, if they're hearing this, like, like, listen up. Like, don't let him change. Like, let him be the same way he is. He's a good personality. Like, when people, like, I see that they're like douchebags and they genuinely are, I don't fuck with them. But when I see them, they are like that, but they're like they have a good heart. I see past that, and I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that person. So
That's a W.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I always try to do right by all those around me. I try to make people
Yeah.
better around me. I try to, like, honestly, like, that's the truth, and it's not like I'm just saying this. Like, I've proven it. Like, everyone around
Yeah.
me, everyone knows. They can vouch. Like, all my chatters. Like, no, like, we chill off
they
stream.
said
Like,
don't
every
know, don't
freaking
egg him
night.
on.
Don't egg him on. No, I needed it because, I'm trying to kill my ego this year. I'm about to be 30, so I'm trying to kill my ego. I'm really trying. And I'm
Yeah.
just focusing more on God and
Okay.
positivity,
Okay.
which I like. But the ego, it's like the thing is, it's like I like being ego, but I think let's re-earn the ego. You know what I mean? Like, let's grind harder, let's look sexier, let's be like that it guy, and then we'll be ego again. I think
Okay.
that's how I'm looking at it now.
No, yeah, that's a good way to put it. I like that. I like that. If you guys haven't checked out Magnum Logan, mods, please put a shout out to Magnum Logan and his channel. Check him out. He's always a good vibe to just chill, hang out. If you like
I'm
sexy
pretty
girls,
good at, like, conversation too.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
not to interrupt you, but
Nah,
it's
go
like
for it.
if you guys are just down to talk about any topic, like, it could be anything. It could be like your grandma's vibrator, anything.
Hey
We'll
yo.
talk about it. We'll handle it. And I appreciate. Yeah, if you guys, pin it by the way, and pin my channel. I'm just kidding.
Shout outs to
No, I'm just
Magnum
kidding.
Logan, guys. Shout out to
I'm
Magnum
just kidding.
Logan.
But yeah, also check out Frank, a legend, guys. He's a fucking G, guys, in my chat. A lot of you
Appreciate
guys know
that.
him. You know, Gray Man Daryl. You guys know him, and yeah, Frank, he's cool. He's cool by my
Yeah.
books. He's one of the only male streamers I actually like. And that's not because, like, you know, male streamers. It's not like I'm one of those guys that doesn't like male streamers. It's just they all don't like me. So I just like whatever. I don't care about them.
It's the ego, bro. It's the ego. Like
Well, I think they're
people, like
intimidated.
I feel, yeah, I feel that. I feel like some people can't handle when someone's like cocky or like confident, and even just as a joke, they take it too serious. So it's like, for me, like when I see dudes like that, I don't take it personal. I just like, I'm like, that's him. You know, that's how he's gonna be. Like that don't affect me. Like I'm not insecure with my like fucking masculinity or like my confidence. You don't rock me, right? So I see other dudes like that, and I see the chat. They sometimes they take it personal when they don't respond to their comments, when they get ego checked or whatever. Me, I don't give a fuck. I just keep going. Like I don't, you know.
I think that's a great way to put it because I've had a lot of friends,
Yeah.
mostly streamers, like aspiring streamers, you know, just whatever you want to call them, like peers, and like when you befriend them, it's like I've never done anything wrong to them, I've never been rude to them, I've treated
Yeah.
them very kindly, but eventually there reaches a point where they like don't want to be around me anymore, and I'm like, but I was always good to you. So it's really they're just bothered by how I interact with the world. They don't like this like ego, basically.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it, confidence. I would say confidence.
I would say
And-
confidence,
But
yeah.
Frank is saying he's not bothered by it, which is beautiful because that's how it should be. You shouldn't care. Like if I interact, like if Frank sees me interact with my friend Judy, let's say. Let's say he sees me,
Yeah.
I'm like, shut up, bitch, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, that's his life. He's gonna be, you know, he's not gonna get involved and you know,
Yeah.
care. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's a weird example, but you know what I mean? It's just a
No, that's a good. I think that's a good example because it's like that's you and your friend. That's none of my business. Like I don't know like what happened between y'all two. I don't know if she or he did you wrong. That's personal. Like that should not affect me and you. You know what I mean? Like that's between like y'all two. So I definitely see that. I know how it is, and like I respect that shit. You know what I mean? Like I like
Dude,
how
he
you've
said
always.
that's an interesting example. Sorry, Judy.
Reset.
I'm just
Grandma's
let's say you're with your
vibrator is
friends.
wild. Yeah.
Wild it is, brother. Wild it is. Your grandma gotta have fun too, guys. Always remember. Grandma, you know, some grandmas out there are active even into their 80s.
Bro.
Grandma, guilty.
This chat is gonna go crazy. It's gonna go into a different topic. I bet you. It's a good thing. W content.
Oh yeah, whatever I can do to help.
All right.
Is this your own podcast, or are we gonna do our podcast eventually? Like, what's the plan?
So I set this up right because it looks nice. I think this looks pretty dope. I think it's like it's a good start. I want to add more guests. So if we add more people in here, I do have another screen, like a scene for this.
Oh, nice.
It'll be looking like this. So we can like add more people. Like
take
for
a peek.
example, it'll be like that, but you know, it'll fill up over here.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it'll rearrange.
It'll rearrange.
It can
right?
fit four. It can fit four comfortably. I bet.
It can fit 100. You know what I mean? Because they're all
Oh,
on one.
shit.
Yeah, it can fit up to 100.
Let's do 100-man podcast every day. Everyone count on.
100.
Everyone talk.
Shout outs to the grandmas who had their fun or some shit. I don't know. Reese. Reese, welcome in, man. Welcome in.
Will you guys be having special guests, a reoccurring and special cast? Judy, I think we'll just whoever we're gonna be inviting of streamers who want to come and chow down on
Yeah.
some fucking content.
Yeah, and this
Me
is
and Frank, we
completely
did kind of
random.
run a podcast already.
Yeah, we've done this
And-
before, but this
I
is
think it
just
went
super
well.
random. I think it's always been pretty good. Good vibes.
Because at least for me it was like, at least I feel like I gained a lot of followers off it. I got some subs off it. People were like, "Hey, it's fun." The structure was the difficult part because it was like people are like, "What are the topics?" And I was like, "I don't care. Like, just talk to each other."
Yeah.
And so I think with more structure, with Frank being more in charge, it'll probably help.
Yeah, I mean, like I like to just collaborate with anybody, and especially people that I fuck with and I'm cool with. I'm down to bring on new guests and shit. So, yeah, if you have anybody in mind, like feel free to bring them on right now or like later
I'll wait
on.
till
We
an
can
e-girl
schedule
pops
it.
in my chat. When an e-girl
An
pops in
e-girl?
my chat, we'll just invite them on.
Talking about e-girls, right? I noticed something last night, right? And I'm gonna put you on the spot, and I hope like you don't get offended or anything like that, right? But like I saw like this one girl that was like saying shit to you in the chat in
Oh, in Action Mans?
in Action Mans, right? What
Oh,
happened
yeah.
there? Like, what's going on
You know what's
there?
crazy? So that girl, I'm not gonna say names.
You don't need to
I'm
talk
really,
about it if you don't want
yeah.
to. But
No, I will. I don't. No, I don't mind. I love talking about this shit. Yo, by the way, real quickly, YOLO guy said I'm a fat alcoholic with no friends. We love you, bro. How about let's get off the alcohol? Let's make some friends in this community and let's hit the gym, bro. Why
Reese,
not?
thank you.
You know
I
what I mean?
missed you as
We'll
well, bro.
fix
I
all
hope
these
you're
all these
doing
things.
good. We're just having a quick podcast and just like chopping it up.
With the New York hat and the Atlanta shirt, that's fucking funny. That's awesome.
Yeah, it looks fucking
Okay.
weird as hell, right?
So basically, that girl,
Okay.
you know, I came into her chat one day and she's like, "Oh my gosh, Magnum Logan!" Like, I'm like, "Oh, I can't believe I didn't know you streamed. I've never seen you before." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I stream all the time." We got along. She knew of me, right?
Okay.
And we got along well. And it was like thick as thieves. She started coming to my stream every day in my chat.
Was she
She'd come in
fucking
my-
with you?
she'd-
Was she cloud chasing?
Oh yeah,
because you got a lot of viewers.
Because like, she knew who I was beforehand. I just never went to her stream. I think because
Okay.
she streamed earlier hours. I never knew about her.
Okay.
And so she started coming to my chat all the time, my Discord all the time. She would come on my stream like most girls do, and they'll just come shoot the
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
And so when I would come to her stream, so that's like step one, is she would come around all the time. She was vibing with it. She was shit talking some people. You know, she was shit talking Action Man.
She was
And I
shit talking
joined in
Action
with her.
Man.
Yeah, I joined in and I was like,
Oh,
yeah, he's a piece
shit.
of shit, blah blah blah.
No
And
way.
then now she's kind of twisting my words, saying like, oh, Logan was shit talking you behind your back, but I did it to your face. But like, that's not even the story. First of all, she was shit talking first. Like most girls, you know, Action Man is in all these girls' DMs, right?
Right.
And he's trying to fuck them all, and that's fine. I don't care.
Right.
And a lot of them are friends with me. So yeah, of course they talk about it to me. Like every single girl who he talks to me. They're like, hey,
Yeah.
he's in my DMs. Like, should I hang out with him? And I'm like, I don't care. And I'm like, do what you want.
Yeah.
And I used
Why
to
you
be like-
asking me? Like that's your decision, right? You know.
Anyway, so that's that piece of whatever shit talk on him because she was
Okay.
bringing that up. And then I don't know, she started. I feel like I don't want to expose this about her. Anyway, she started bragging about a streamer in my chat every day,
About him.
and that's well, not Action Man. She was bragging about a streamer who's now banned, who had a controversy.
Oh.
And saying
Wait.
he's better
No
than me,
way.
and that's-
Wait.
like, he's her
Whoa.
friend. And I got the chat logs, obviously, but I'm not gonna like whatever.
You
That's
serious?
besides the point.
Wait.
That's
hold on.
I got the nuke. I've got the nuke. Let's
Hold
just-
up. Breaking news.
Breaking
So,
news, I could
breaking
expose the fuck
news.
out of her, but I'm not going to. But
Okay.
that's besides the point. Where the drama comes in is I would go to her chat, and we were. Sorry, is there any questions? Maybe I'm rambling. Am I rambling?
No, you're good. Keep talking.
I would
yeah.
go, anyways. I would go to her chat. It would kind of be this banter. Like she'd come to mine, I come to hers now, and there'd be banter, and then she'd like, "Oh, guys, 5 subs and I'll ban Logan." And it's what I was like, "W, like that's good
Okay.
shit. Like get your money up. I don't care. Use me for money, ladies. I don't care. I want you to be happy. I want you to, because listen,
Okay.
I'm gonna take. Listen, if I'm in your space, dudes are gonna hate me and not give you subs. So if you can make money off me, then I'm happy because I get to be
Okay.
around you more.
Okay.
So she was doing that. I was like, I didn't care. And then one day she's like banning me because she was bored. So I banned her in my chat back because I was like, okay, see how you like it. And that's since that day she hated me because I banned her.
Wow. You know what that's
that's
called?
so
you know what I can see clearly out of this shit? Ego. Why do fucking streamers get such big egos at the smallest amount of clout that they can get, bro? I just feel like it's so stupid. And I feel like and you know why? Because, and I'll tell you what I've seen.
She does have a big ego, that girl, to be fair.
What I'll say about that, I don't even know this girl, but why it looked interesting to me is because I seen Action Man literally watching this girl in her VODs, right? Like oh my god, like she looks good.
Well,
Oh
make
my
sure
god,
you have the right
she's-
girl, because I don't know if I saw him watching Crystal, and that's not who I'm talking about.
Okay, is it that girl like that has like a pink background and like?
Well, the girl I'm talking about is very tatted up.
Yeah, I think that's the same one.
Well, I'm not Crystal.
Send me
Crystal's
the profile if we're talking about the same girl. Hold up, 1 second.
I'll just DM you the name. Me and Crystal are cool. That's not who I'm talking about. Because I've seen him watch
Okay.
Crystal a lot recently.
Is
that's
it her?
where Crystal's chick.
Let me see. Yeah, send it to me.
So I think you're the follow Haggards.
Yeah, let's get the story straight real quick.
I feel like I didn't say anything too crazy either.
No, I don't think you said anything crazy. I mean, that's the story that you had, like, that was happening with you. Like,
Well, she was the one adding me in his chat yesterday, so I thought that's who you were talking about.
That's who I'm. Yeah, that is who I'm
Sorry, I
talking about.
DM'd you. Haggards,
Yeah.
what's up, bro?
Yeah. He's always watching her.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Cause I see his
I-
streams.
listen, that's my-
I watch his streams, but I always see her.
I just saw
somehow.
him watching Crystal, so that's what. Yeah, anyways, it's not her. Yeah.
Okay, no, it's not her. No. It's that one. That's the one I'm talking about. So he's always
okay, so-
watching. He's always watching her streams, and he's like,
Yeah, she.
trying to fuck. I guess I don't know. He's giving.
She
her
was like, it's funny. One day too, she like went on his stream because of she like stream sniped him on Monkey, and then she came to my chat. Oh my god, I called him out today. Oh, you're so proud of me. I shit dogged him, and she came to my. She's like, you have to react to it, and I was like, okay, I don't care. I reacted to it because she kept telling me to. I reacted to her shit talking action man. It's basically her just flirting with him, and she didn't call him out for anything. And I'm like, I yelled at her. I'm like, why the fuck did you make me watch this on my stream? Like, what the fuck? And
Yeah.
anyways, listen, me and her were chill. We're cool. I DM'd her last night. I'm like, what's the issue? Like, why are you mad at me? And she blocked me. So it's whatever.
She blocked.
Because I try to figure it out. Listen, I usually don't do that. I usually, if a girl's mad at me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I won't DM her. But I was like, we don't even have beef. Like, you banned me and I banned you back. We liked each other. We were friends. We
That's
fucked
so
with each
weird.
other. So people are just like that. I think it's just like they don't like my ego. Once again, she's like, oh, he's not worshiping my fucking feet, so fuck him. Like that's how she feels.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's just egos clashing, and because she's gotten a lot of new clout from AC, it's like
I didn't even know that.
I know that because I watch his streams every now and then just to just pop in, but like the last couple of times that I watched it, I saw it, and he's like looking at that girl that you were chatting with last night. And I was like, what the fuck? So I wanted to ask you about that because I was like, what the hell's going on here? Like, because then I saw y'all fighting. I'm like, I thought y'all were like
yeah,
cool.
me and her were chill. It's honestly just one of those things where like people are not willing to like extend the olive branch. Like it's like I don't know, like what's the word? It's like people aren't being the one to back down first, because it's like that's I get in a lot of stalemates with these e-girls. They're used to every guy worshiping them, begging them for pussy, begging them for attention.
Yeah,
like and male streamers too. Like these male streamers are begging these women in private to like bang them, talk to them. I've seen DMs leaked. A lot of these male streamers, even with hundreds of viewers, they're like begging these girls for attention. I don't beg them. They actually they spam DM me, and I usually don't respond because I'm like, okay, they live far away. This is like gonna be unnecessary drama in my life. You know what I mean? Like, so I just don't really DM them a lot. And this girl specifically, hunks of men, thank you so much, brother.
Not gonna lie, I absolutely hate dudes like that, says Reese. I can't.
Yeah.
The whole sim shit. Yeah, I don't fuck with it. Like.
Yeah, like I've seen DMs. Like these streamers do beg for the pussy, and I don't. So this girl specifically too, like she blocked me last night. It's funny. She like deleted all her messages to me. She had like 3 messages to me, and she deleted them and then blocked me. But I already screenshotted it, so it's funny. So like, good try.
Damn, bro. Okay.
So actually, she had 3 DMs to me and no response from me. So you gotta understand. Of course, she's gonna be mad at me, right? Because I didn't respond.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like we were chill. Like I don't know. It is what it is. I'm willing to bygones be bygones, but clearly by the block, I'm assuming she's.
Yeah, she's done with it. All right. Since I asked you kind of like a personal question and like all that shit, like ask me something, so I can like I guess.
Okay, I think I've got some good one.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, how do you deal with all the networking? Like. By that I mean people like obviously we've talked about this before. People like see you popping off with Action Man, then popping off with Amaranth. They want something from you. It's so obvious. And it's like how do you deal with that personally? Do you keep them at arm's length? Do you just does it bother you? Like I want to kind of ask you how you deal with that.
That's a great question, bro. Look, I see that shit. Obviously, it's gonna bother anybody. I think like any normal person would be bothered that. Now that you see me hanging with these people, now you want to get closer and be in my chat and be like, oh, blah, 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 right? So obviously it bothers me. I think crazy if it didn't bother me. But I get over it. I get over things pretty fast. So I get over it like within a day. I'm like, or in an hour. Like I'm just over it. And I brush it off and I just see like, okay, that's amazing that you did that. Thank you for showing me your true colors. I'm going to keep you at arm's length. And that's it.
So you do handle it basically.
Yeah, I handle that shit because I'm like, okay, you're the person that I'm not supposed to be fucking with. You know what I mean? Like you're the one that I can't really like fuck around with because like I know that if things, let's say if I did ever become like a famous streamer, I feel like that person would try to stab me in the back, and I've had shit like that happen. Like even as a small, cause I'm a really small streamer. Sometimes I get like 2 viewers and that's it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Sometimes I get like 20. 50 or 100. It don't like.
I see you like at least 15. That's good too.
I'm super small, bro. But like I have a like I have a good like relationship with people like yourself and other streamers.
Well, so you have a good personality. That's because you're like an honest, nice guy.
Yeah,
so
like
you know everybody. You're chill.
I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty laid back. I've always been this way. So to me, it don't faze me. and I just keep it moving. Like I see those people, I'm just like, whatever. Like, you know, it is what it is. How long has this drama been going for? With Logan, I don't know how long. Like Magnum Logan had that drama with that chick. Maybe you want
It's not real. It was like we banned each other many months ago. We never talked since until yesterday, and that's why Frank saw it. And it was kind of just banter. I was like, I don't even want to beef with this girl because I don't dislike her at all. Like we liked each other as friends. Like we were chilling. So it's like it's not even like drama. Like when I have drama with any human being, it's mostly a non-communication drama.
Okay.
Like, we're not talking and figuring it out. So there's drama.
Yeah. Oh, Gator Kissman's in your chat. What's up, Gator? How you doing?
Yep, there he is.
All right.
Isaac said thinking.
You got any other questions for me? Because I can ask you another one. Like, let's expose like shit. You know what I mean? Like.
Sorry, I have a pedophile in my chat. I have to ban pedophile.
I'm doing good, Gator. How you doing, bro? How's it going? But go ahead. If you have a question for me, say it, or you can think about it. I have one for you.
I think I have so many questions. I just don't want to get into the juicy just yet. It's not
Do it.
drama,
I'm an open book right now. Like I wanna create some content.
Let me think.
If you don't, I can go.
Oh, okay. I just thought of something. I wasn't gonna ask this, but like, how many DMs do you have with Amaranth? Are you guys like friends on Discord? Have you like done it back and forth a few times? And obviously, I'm not talking sexually at all. Right?
No. Like nothing like that. Like we just like always like, you know, just play Fortnite whenever we get the chance. Like whenever she's down, she hits me up.
But does she pop in your chat? Like how do you guys?
Nah, she doesn't. She doesn't pop in my chat, to be honest, because she's just like always busy. She's always streaming, and she doesn't even read the chat sometimes. Like she's like very like a lot of people get pissed off at big streamers, right? And I was just literally talking about this, but I'm gonna put it clear like this: big streamers don't like. How do I say it? Don't expect big streamers to talk to you, bro. Like, don't expect anything from a big streamer, like to reply or like acknowledge you, because you're not entitled to their time. They got lives. They have been through shit that you can't even imagine. So like with me personally, like I've been through shit where I had people get close and stab me in the back at like 10 viewers. At 10, 15 viewers.
Always, in my eyes,
right?
They always do.
So imagine, so imagine what these big streamers with over 5,000 viewers have been going through. Like she's got literal stalkers who have hit me up, and like
I'm one of them.
and the mods have like told me like, yo, be careful with that person because they're a stalker. Like I know you and Amor are cool. Like just don't.
That's good that they let you know. I like that.
They did. They let me know, and I was like,
heads up.
They gave me a heads up. They gave me a heads up, and I was like, nah, like, yo, like, that shit, like, I don't fuck with that. Like, I don't fuck with those people. But I keep them at arm's length because they're around the community, and she knows about it, and she's like, I'd rather have the stalkers, like, around and like under my like supervision instead of like, you know, making new accounts and coming in like real weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so smart because when they're an alt machine. It becomes so cringe.
Yeah.
Because it's like they try to act like they're one person who's like a force, but it's really just cringe, and we know who.
My chat has some questions for you too, by the way.
Oh, of course.
So my chat's saying, how does Logan handle drama? They're saying Logan creates drama. Real question: what goes on in people's head who stalks? Okay. First off, how does Logan handle drama? How do you handle Magnum Logan? That's
very easily. So a lot of things in life, guys, you gotta like manage your expectations. So I expect there are people that have issue with me and bring up drama with me, for no reason. Like it's like just because of my personality, I'm used to it too. Like people just don't like me. So it's like I'm ready for it. I'm not like, oh wow, this is such a fucking surprise. Someone is like starting drama with me. So how do I handle it? Is I just laugh at it. Honestly, it's like someone's especially if someone's in my chat. If there's like a troll in my chat, I'm like W. Like let's go. Like this is funny. But if it's like if they're talking about streamer drama, I literally ignore it.
You just ignore it.
Unless they're like, hey, let's get on a call and talk about this. This guy said you're black. Yes, I am. But it's like, yeah, if it's a streamer, I try to ignore them because like I don't want to like engage. I really do avoid drama. It's funny because like the other guy's comment was like he starts drama. It's like I literally never strike first ever. I never strike first. People don't know that and they don't pay attention. They just want to believe what they want to believe.
Yeah.
But I never strike first. I always am chill. I'm friendly. People have an issue with me, they say something, I respond. And then that's a bad guy, you know. And they've seen this response a lot, so they're like, oh, they only see that, I think.
Okay. Gotcha. Do you have another question for me? Like, we can go back and forth.
I do have more questions.
Go ahead.
I'm so childish, focus on upgrading yourself. Hey Daryl, well spotted, Isaac. Okay, I want to. I think I had one more question too. With like, why do you think streamers are so like networky? Like, what is with that? Like, I realized this a long time ago. Like, so I've been in the space maybe, let's say,
Okay.
in terms of like being like a streamer, even though I had like lower, obviously like a couple viewers back on Twitch and stuff. Like, it was maybe been two plus ish years now. So, wait one sec.
Okay, he's reading his chat. Let me mute myself too. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. We're just doing a quick podcast. I'm testing out my format, my overlays. So if you guys are enjoying this shit, make sure to just spam some emotes.
Music,
just
guys.
show me some love. Just you know, keep it up.
Why is it you think streamers like so entitled to like engage with each other? I know this is a lot. It's like they're like people would rather be an orbiter of a bigger streamer and put all their time and energy to be an orbiter of that person than be their own person. And I never see anyone like go off on their own ever. They always try to clout chase first. Like I can't think of a single streamer who's just like, hey, I'm just here on my own. Like they always came from another streamer. Like there's no, maybe 10 years ago there's originals, but like in the last, let's say 7 years, let's say even. They're all people who got their start from another streamer. Like even Tim the Tap Man, right? Comes from Soda Poppin', right?
Yeah. I would say a lot of this has to do with like the saying. The saying goes, it's not about, you know, what you do, is like who you know in this industry, right? And if you look and do your research on a lot of these big streamers, you're gonna see that that is consistent. Neon, for example, we know Neon is like this big streamer that's like, you know, this Indian kid always causing trouble, blah blah blah, being super racist. But guess what? Neon, I literally seen him 4 years ago on Aiden Ross's channel playing 2K and like completely like being shitted on. He's just a little kid, like he like was a nobody, right? And they just basically made fun of him the way they make fun of like some of the other like members of their group, right? So that was 4 years ago. And he put in that time, he became who he is now, right? It's cringe, it's fucked up, like he blew up, he's got money. At the end of the day, we know who Neon is. We don't know who the fuck Frank Legend is, like who these other small streamers are, right? But that's how they made it, right? Like that's how they made it. A lot of like times, like it's not about like what you do, is like who you know, right? And if you can somehow network and do that, it's like, yo, that's crazy. But
so you're saying he's an Aiden orbiter, basically? Is that
of course?
True?
Of course,
okay, that's interesting. So, and my personal belief is Neon isn't even a real streamer. I think he was getting like 1K on Kick, and then Kick staff just went, hey, or like whoever his manager, like, hey, this guy's got 80,000 now, and he's our star, and we're gonna pay these Twitter. So people don't understand these Twitter like news sites that report on drama. They get paid behind the scenes. It's not, they don't put hashtag ad, which is illegal. They get paid to like report on things. Like I believe, my personal opinion is that Kick as a corporation propelled him with view bots and then paid like these Twitter news organizations to report on him, so he seems like a big star, so that they have a star, because they didn't want it to be Aiden. Aiden probably didn't want to do it or something. He already is a big star. You know, they keep assigning new big stars. They wanted their own like Kick original. I think that's my own paranoid schizo thought.
My take on that is like, I don't know about the conspiracy behind that. If there is,
Gator said the same thing. He said he pays people to push his content.
Oh, for sure. No, I think that. So he definitely pays like these Twitter pages to like promote his content, to drop some shit. I mean, literally, some of Aiden Ross's people do this, so I know that for a fact, and it's been confirmed. So definitely Neon does that. Now, from what I've been hearing is that Kick doesn't really fuck with Neon like that, especially because of the view botting problem. He is a view botter.
Well, okay, so I was watching. What I'll say on that is, I was actually watching Aiden Ross one day, and I've watched him a total of probably 20 minutes. You know what I mean? I'll just check in a couple minutes here and there. And literally 2 of the times I watched him, he was talking about view botting. So one time he was saying there's obviously viewer inflation on Kick. We all know that. Like one person counts as like 2 or 5, depending on the era you streamed in, or depending on the person you are. Like if they like you or not. I don't know if the inflation is higher or lower depending on what you are. But anyways. Aiden was saying basically, he has viewer inflation on his channel for a fact. Like, he was saying, I should have clipped it, bro. And then he was saying like XQC doesn't have viewer inflation, so he's pretty much trying to vouch for XQC. Like, hey, XQC is the go. Like he's not like, he's basically being humble. He's saying, I'm not better than him, guys. I just have viewer inflation. So that's one that actually happened. And then 2, another time he was saying like, oh, Neon has Eddie, he's like, Neon has this. He was talking to Eddie on his stream. He said, "Oh, Neon has 80,000 viewers walking around LA doing nothing, so I should have 100,000 at least for my boxing event tomorrow." So they're basically saying live, "Hey, give me view bots like everyone else." You know what I mean? So it's very obvious they view bot Neon. That's what I think. Like,
no, yeah,
is responsible.
I haven't done my research in the view botting specifically, like how like the numbers work or what's that going on. So I can't speak on that shit. I don't know. I can guess that maybe he is view botting. Like it really does.
It might
like
not
that.
be Eddie and them. Like to their defense.
No,
I
definitely don't think. I don't think it's Eddie for sure. Like I don't really think that they would put their whole company's reputation for Neon. Like come on, like you're not gonna put your eggs in one basket with him. You know what I mean? I think that'd be stupid, and I don't think Eddie's stupid enough to do that. So.
Yeah, Gator seems to agree about the Neon things. The streamers pay to stay relevant to these shitty Twitter news sources. Yeah, I feel the same way. Like the Keemstar, what's the other guy? I forget their names. I don't really know. Jake Lucky, maybe. There's another one. Yeah, all these like these because it's always being pushed on my Twitter account.
Oh yeah, I get that shit on my For You page all the time. I don't even follow some of these.
And it's always them talking about some kind of streamer drama. And I always go like, okay, this makes no sense. This person's kind of irrelevant. They're kind of like, no one likes this person. Why are they reporting on this like controversial thing?
Yeah.
It makes what you're just gonna obviously make them more famous. Like even I saw something really, really, really terrible. There was like a guy pretending to like stick a fork in the wall. And like pretend to get electrocuted and like pass out, and it was so obviously fake. It was like he like touched it, and then it, like he edits edits him like not actually touching it or whatever, and so it's just completely fake. Like, obviously, you'd probably die if you did that, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you would. And then so they're making it seem like it's like, oh, to go viral now, you can do this this thing that'll kill you. Like stick your knife in a toaster I'm pretty sure it kills you, right? They're like trying to promote that.
Chad, I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Make sure to write your comments down if you have anything for Magnum Logan. I'll be able to ask him that stuff right now.
Work and better content. People will never hear of them because of
the things people do to get famous.
You have to do something bogus we talked about and pay.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, drama does rule the world. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And no matter how much I try to avoid drama personally, I still get the people still say I'm a drama person, which is kind of funny.
Well, that's like what happens like when you get more famous. Like and I got a lot of shit lately from a tweet that I posted. I don't know if you saw it, but I posted about like, you know, like some people are just not meant for streaming. Like some people like are like taking mental health breaks.
I loved that post. I love that post.
You like that, right? Because I kept it real. I'm like, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings out there, but if you're not ready to get doxxed, if you're not ready to get swatted, if you're not ready to like literally have your life in danger, stalkers, like all this bullshit, then you should just quit streaming. If your goal is to get famous, shut the fuck up and stop streaming. Stop complaining.
There's so much hate in the world, so much negativity, and so many people miserable with themselves. You're obviously, if you're trying to be like the center of attention in a way, like that's what a lot of people are doing. They're narcissists, right? They want the skylight on them, the spotlight.
And the worst thing is they deny it. They're like, oh no, I don't want to be famous. I'm just doing this because I want to be fun. Oh yeah. Exactly. Oh yeah, but why is nobody subbing to me? Like, shut the fuck up, bro. I
would say guys, be wary of the humble streamers as much as possible, because what they're doing, that's fake. What they're doing to you is fake. They're saying, I don't care about it. I appreciate the subs, guys. And then it'll be like, honestly, it'll be like an e-girl who owns a house already, and she's like, oh guys, thank you, I couldn't afford my rent. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's so fake. A lot of it's so fake. So I would just be wary of people that are like,
I like that. They're trying to be humble. I would be wary of people. Be wary of humble streamers who act like, I'm just doing this for.
I mean, to press live, you have to be pretty narcissistic, in my opinion. I always thought that, and then eventually, like, I've been on Twitch since 2012. I had a bad computer, obviously anxiety and stuff. Eventually, I was like, I'm just gonna do this. I got a lot of spare time right now, so I'm just gonna do this, and I had a lot of reasons, right? And then I'm glad I did. But
like I'll say this: there are definitely some streamers out there that are just like about the community. They're really small and they don't never complain. They're just doing their thing. Like that's fine. Like I get it. There's some people like that, but a lot of the times their true colors come out, or some of these other streamers, their colors come out and they're like, why is nobody subbing? Okay, guys, I gotta take a break. Like it's too much stress. All right then. Like come on, bro. Like what did you expect? You know what I mean? Like. It's gonna happen, and if you're not ready for it, then this might not be the right, move for you to make in your life. So stop, just stop complaining. And my message was mostly targeting at guys, that do this. Some women got offended because they're like, like, oh, then, damn, like, like, that sucks that you would say that. I'm like, honestly, like, women streamers, let's talk about that topic. Women streamers, like, how they can get a lot of views very quickly versus guy streamers who have to work very, very, very hard to even get, like, a few viewers. What do you think?
What just in general, what I think
Yeah.
about that? I think women, okay, so my brain instantly goes to women develop like a massive ego. I don't really like this whole like a lot of these women who do OnlyFans and streaming are kind of like this boss girl mentality,
Yeah.
where they want to kind of like take care of themselves and conquer the world at the same time, which is kind of like a man's role. Let's be honest, a man should want to conquer and take care of, like, oh, I want to have an empire so I can take care of my wife and kids. That's what men are kind of designed to be like. I'm not saying it's wrong for women to be like that. It's not my thing personally. But I noticed a lot of these girls, they get a lot of views right away, and then they go bragging about it. They're like, oh, but I get more viewers than you. And it's like, well, no, duh. You're a hot woman. No big. It's like, it is what it is.
You're like half naked, and a bunch of dudes want to like fuck you and send you like their dick pics. Yeah. Of course you're gonna get views. Like, no shit.
Like, don't let the ego get to your head, ladies. That's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, no judgment to them. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. Like, that's not my business. That's what they're gonna do, right? But then, like, you have like these smaller, like, it's so hard to be a guy streamer,
even
unless
if you're extremely funny, like,
or attractive. Like, it's very difficult to build a following, because like when we become like streamers and we get like big, the only way you can become a big streamer is by doing some cringe, degenerate content, some wild, crazy shit, like putting a fucking.
And I have my theory on why that is too.
A fork in the toaster to like almost kill yourself, whatever. And then like that's what happens. That's what we gotta do. We gotta put in a lot more work than women to become like big streamers. Women can get like 100 viewers easy if they look really good and they show like skin. But what I notice is there's a ceiling. It comes to a point where like it's hard for them to pass like the 1,000, 2,000 viewers, because it's like all the dudes around them are just fully simps. They're just literally like trying to like fuck. They're just trying to watch them like show off. Right.
The men who find the girls early gatekeep them for the rest of their career, and the women don't realize this, and it's so sad and disgusting.
It's predatory.
It literally makes me sick. It makes me sick to think about.
Yeah.
Like, these women could be 10 times greater, at least 10 times greater already, but they get controlled and manipulated, and they're like, I've seen a meme. This meme made me disgusted. It was basically like, oh, I say I'm gonna do something, then my mods tell me what I'm actually gonna do. Like, they're like, oh, haha, my mods are actually the ones in charge. And it's like a funny thing. Everyone's like, lol, so true, so true. And it's like, that is gross, dude. Moderators are there to assist and do as you say. They don't tell you what to do. It's not their shit.
They're like secretly in love with them.
They're so entitled. They're like, they've literally said this before. They're like, if you don't do what I say, I'm leaving your stream.
Yeah, I've seen that shit. I've seen that shit, bro. These mods are fucking cringe as hell.
They will do this because the reason why they're there gatekeeping you is because they like power. They want to control you.
Yeah,
they want that
dudes, bro.
mod. They want to be a person of influence in your giant sphere. You're an e-girl with 300 viewers. You're hot as fuck. You know, 1 million people are always going to be coming here. No matter what she does, if she's boring or what, she's still hot. People are going to keep coming there every day, and they want to have this.
Dude, this girl I saw on TikTok, I forgot her name, has a mod who is full on simp. I got banned because I called them creepy. Yeah, like that'll happen. One of my chatters.
What country you use for steak? Use Canada or USA?
This is a good example. One of my viewers says, dude, this girl I saw on TikTok, I forgot her name, has a mod who was a full-on simp, and I got banned because I called them creepy, they said. And that'll happen. Like, that's like what happens when you have like these mods as a female streamer who are in love with you, who like don't want nobody else to talk to you. It'll happen. It is what it is, you know what I mean? So you gotta be careful with that shit. But look at this. Pokemon has like over like 10,000 viewers, and like I don't like her politics. I don't really like the way that she talks and like how she is, but I respect the hustle that she's done without like showing any skin. So it is possible. Like, it is possible to grow and like become like huge like that, but it's super fucking difficult. So that's why like I respect her for that. I don't know how you feel about Pokemon, but thoughts?
Let me get back to this topic. I want to quickly read what Gator's saying because he's a streamer too.
Okay.
He said it's amazing how many mods do that. It's the opposite for him. Girls come to him and ask him what they could do to be better, or if they should keep a certain mod.
Thank you for the follow. 6'2".
I get that too sometimes. Girls will be like,
Kate from Magnum, what's up?
Hey, what
6'2",
would you
welcome
do if a
in.
mod said this to you? And I'd be like, dude, get rid of them. Like, they should not be telling you what to do.
Dude, I fully
Every
believe
time.
some of the early
So I
fans
do
are
like
just
when they
loose
come
want
to
to
me for that
gatekeep.
stuff.
Yes,
They usually don't
100%.
listen. Women don't like to listen. Well, Logan, I'm a lobster, bro. I'm a lobster. Big boy. Hey, Splunky.
God, some of our viewers need to stop talking with. Yeah,
I don't know. It's
Reese,
like the streaming world is so cringe because it's like every sphere, and my own sphere has done this as well. All my OG friends who aren't even like really streamers, like there's people that have been around me since before Kick, let's say, they even are like defensive of who comes around me. They're like, oh really, you like that chatter? Like really, you actually like them? And I'm like, yes. And like it's so weird. It's like I don't get it, this whole like they're not one of us. It's like, dude, these people, like my people in my chat, fuck with me heavy, so I love them. Like it's so simple. It's like if you fuck with me, I vibe with you heavy, and I'll hang out with you. And people around you are like, oh, but you find him cringe, right? And I'm like, no. Like I literally dead ass like we'll be alone. They're like, oh, but be honest, bro. Like some of your chatters, right? You don't like them. And I'm like, no, I do like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
like I want everyone to be inclusive.
That's the point of building a community. Like it leads to like friendships, and it leads to them also being friends and being part of something, you know, cool that you can just have like people on Discord just hang out, vibe out like this. You know, like just get a fucking podcast going, or just chat, or just play video games together. Like honestly, that's what my community is about. Just like literally playing video games, playing some Fortnite, Among Us, Warzone, whatever. Guys, if you're watching, please make sure to follow Magnum Logan. Shout outs to Magnum Logan. He does a lot of good stuff on his channel, a lot of just chatting. So go check him out for sure.
Pokey used to live in a mansion with that ex-professional tennis player who made figures in the mansion's basement on Twitch. You know that guy? No idea. I don't really know anybody ever, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know anyone.
Yeah, DJ, I don't fuck with him at all. Yeah, no, a lot of these
views because he smashes milfs. I actually love milfs, dude. I'd be looking at the milfs more than other women at my gym, honestly, because like they're just, I don't know, they smile at you. They're kind of like welcoming. They're kind of like, come here. It's like so cute. Other girls are kind of like, you know, they're kind of bitchy.
Should we move on from the topic or keep it going on that note? What do you think?
Move on from the topic.
Okay, so another.
I keep getting distracted because I go back to my chat and then.
No, you're doing what you gotta do. Like you gotta read your chat, or else like you know they're gonna think that you're egoing them or something. You know what I mean? So I respect.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're still even chatting because usually when I ignore them this much, oh, I'm getting a bloody nose. They leave usually.
I think they're interested in the conversation, guys. If you have any topics that you guys want us to talk about, just comment that down below. I'm reading also.
Yeah, give your guys' opinion too, because I'm reading it, right?
I'm reading the chats too on my thing.
If Magnum doesn't read my message in 30.5 seconds or less, I cry. No, it's actually true. My community is so like that. A lot of my like really, really diligent OGs are pretty good. Like, but like a lot of my chatters are like they don't just like stop typing if I don't read it. They'll like leave my stream and come back later. Like, oh, you reading chat again, bro? It's like, bro, I feel like I'm the only streamer that reads every single chat and never misses it. But if I do miss your chat, just suck it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only time I don't read chat is when I'm like locked in the game and I'm just like, I can't. Like if I look at the chat for 1 second, I get shot or I get sniped, and that's why I don't read it. But other than that,
even if some of your friends hate me, it's pretty bait you said that, Gator. Yeah. Gator's like, there's not like a single person this guy hangs out with that likes me.
You're the best of my friends hate. Oh shit, Gator, yeah. Some of your friends hate
when you start smacking in the mic. Yeah, when I start chewing.
We gotta get Gator on one of these podcasts if he's ever down.
Yeah, he'd be down. We could bring him on.
If he reads everyone's chats at 300 viewers, not true. Just a few that they don't like you or misunderstand you. Nah, like I think Magnum Logan is definitely misunderstood. You're like one of the biggest persons that like I've noticed people don't like you because you're too confident sometimes. And that's fine, you know, not everyone's gonna like you, bro, but fuck it. Like, you know, it is what it is, like that just means they can't handle it. They can't handle it. They can't handle the fucking jokes.
I don't lose sleep over it, but I always think stuff like this. I'm like, dude, they're missing out. Cause like I'm actually like a good friend, and I'm a helpful person. I'm a useful person. Like they could literally just use.
I can't. Some of the dudes that can't control themselves online.
It's like, yo, what's up, bro? It's what's up, weird. Again, I saw you earlier, Aaron Kinchi. Sorry for not saying hi. It's like I always try to propel everyone around me, and that's why I don't like being around. That's why I'm like, I try to avoid streamers because I'm like, I know I'm gonna help this person if they stick around me too much. So I'm glad if they're like not around too much. To be confident, you need to be confident. I think they see you as being too cocky.
Yeah.
Had someone called me an F slur tonight, and I was like, damn, you mad? I got to hang out with the girls you wish you could bang. I swear, man, people just jealous and let their colors show. But it's like, dude, imagine. Okay, you get hate. Let's say Gator, because you hang out a lot with a lot of e-girls. A lot of them like you, right?
Oh hell yeah.
Imagine that tenfold to me, because you're more approachable. You know, you're not like the cocky guy like me. So it's like I get bombarded because what I don't like is a lot of these gatekeeping mods and gatekeeping community members are like, oh hey, if it's like
yeah, that
if
guy's
it's
a
like,
fucking loser,
speech
hella
skill
worthy.
microphone,
I know
you
exactly
like,
what you guys are talking about, Reese and
he'll be
Worthy.
like, oh, you
he's
can
so
fuck my
fucking
e-girl, but
weird,
not
bro.
Magnum. It's like, bro, you know,
Like that,
isn't it funny,
yeah.
weird they do that?
I've
Like,
noticed
pick and
it.
choose who can fuck their e-girl. It's like, I'm not trying to fuck them even, but they get it misconstrued.
Yeah, they get it twisted. Like sometimes people don't see the difference between just like having a conversation and it's like flirty versus actually like, you know, trying something for real. Like we're never gonna see these people, most likely, unless like we go to a convention or something. But like even then, like it's none of your business, bro. Like they're not gonna fuck you either, bro. Like they're not interested. Like these e-girls, a lot of the times they're just like trying to make their money. They're trying to build a community. They're trying to grow. They're trying to be like, you know, like the next big famous female streamer or whatever. So it's like it's kind of weird that a lot of times the viewers, they just get like so parasocial. You know what I mean? So
Lucy paid to see those eyes in your kind soul. Don't forget it. Yes, it was a beautiful moment. Thank you. I'll be
Yeah.
home with milk soon, son. Okay, thank you, King Vicious. Champagne, pour the champagne. It's funny. It's like I'm not even scared to show my eyes ever. Like I'm never scared. It's just funny because people will pay to take off sunglasses. And honestly, I just forget to blink, so it's kind of like. If I was just looking at myself in full screen, just chatting the whole time, like no sunglasses would be fine. But if I'm gaming or something, I'm gonna want to wear them just because it's like my eyes get sore.
Yo, who do you think has like the most toxic community on Kick? What do you think?
I think Ice Poseidon still takes the cake.
Really?
And then followed by Action Man.
You think? Shit.
After that, I couldn't really even pick anyone else because I don't really know.
I don't even watch Ice Poseidon like that, to be honest. Like I wouldn't know like anything really about him. I seen like the last stream I saw of him was when he was doing the Apple Pro Vision and he's like swiping on Tinder and shit. So that's all I've seen. Like I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I know these people, I know these famous streamers, but it's not like I'm actively watching their streams like all the time. You know what I mean? The only person I can say that I've actually watched a lot of the streams is Aiden Ross. That's it, because he's actually. Like,
I actually like Aiden Ross. I'm not gonna lie.
He's funny.
Like him.
He's a funny guy. Like I think he's a funny guy.
I got no hate towards him whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's like honestly, hating people up the top literally accomplishes nothing. Even if you have a good reason to not like them,
Yeah.
It literally accomplishes nothing but makes you look petty. Even if it's
yeah.
valid, it's like it really
Makes you
serves
look like a
nothing,
loser.
But I like ever since I came to Kick and I learned about Aiden. I like him. I like watch his when I have watched his streams. I was like, he seems chill to me.
Yeah, he's always been nice. He's always been chill to me. Like every time that I've met him, had an interaction, he's always like said what up. He's chill. Like he's nice. He doesn't like. He's actually one of the few people that's been like very approachable, right? And
he seems like that. He seems like he's down to like say hi to anyone.
He's misunderstood. I think a lot of times.
He doesn't seem very ego. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't sense a massive ego from him. That's for sure.
Have you heard about like his tryouts, his SSB tryouts and shit? Like basically like. So I wanted to get a podcast with like Cuffham and like one of his people there that basically they got kicked out of SSB and now like they're looking for new people to be part of their group, right?
Whoa, I heard about that. I didn't know that was true.
It's true. Like it's that basically like these dudes are making like I think $50,000 a month, right? And all they had to do was stream. He moved them over to Miami and he paid for their apartments like 6 months, right?
What?
Yeah. And so like
honestly, I will just say it then. What I've always thought about that gang, and they've attacked me before. These Citrus and Sweater God have attacked me before in chat. I have the vlogs.
Oh shit! No way.
I will say these guys, they always did seem like pieces of shit to me. Like they weren't getting many subs. It all seemed like view bots. And then the fact that they weren't even putting in the hours when they're getting like think about it. Let's say your friend, he pays for your rent, he gets you signed. How are you gonna disrespect him and not grind the fuck out of the website?
Yeah,
like that is crazy.
Yeah, I wanna get him on the podcast. Like Cuffham said he's down to do a podcast. I don't know when, like sometime soon before like You know, like the news
Cuffham
dies
seems
down.
relatively chill. Me and him
He
have been
seems pretty
already
chill. He seems pretty chill. Like he seems pretty nice.
But I do know
Um,
one thing. It was like he went to buy a car, and I remember like that's one thing I saw about him. He went to buy, and everyone else was like, "Don't buy the car, dude. Like save your money, blah blah blah."
yeah.
And then he did anyway. So it's kind of like they're getting that money and they're just spending it and having fun instead of working. You know, you work,
Yeah,
guys. You gotta
yeah,
work.
yeah. I gotta find
So
out because
who all got kicked off? Then?
so the only two, it was two people that got. Well, I think maybe three. Like I think it was Cuffum, Snaggy Hose, and maybe Sweater God. I don't know. I'm not sure, but
Snaggy, wasn't that guy doing really good?
I don't know. I mean, he is doing good. He's doing pretty good now. But now all of a sudden they're starting to like, stream more, right? And so I think like they're trying to like get back into it. But I gotta find out exactly what happened in December because apparently they were not gonna get re-signed by Kick, and Eddie himself was not really fucking with them, like some of the members, right? And so they were like, "Yo, like, you gotta like prove yourself in December, or else you're not gonna get signed." And so Aiden really pushed for
Like
them.
I'm gonna be honest, they're all like kind of like immature kids in a way. And
Well, they're
just,
young, yeah, like
getting,
that.
getting a shit ton of money.
Yeah,
So it's like, I don't know. I thoroughly think Eddie needs to take charge of his website and start watching a shit ton of streams. And he needs to handpick people that he thinks are wholesome and like good content and start promoting them. Because a lot of times, it's like, for example, my friend, who I'm not really friends with anymore, like I'm not at all friends with.
okay.
She got put on the front page 3 different times. She gets like 30 viewers max, right? They're like Kickstaff goes to her stream and puts her on the front page, like, hey, we want to help you out. They're looking for talent clearly.
Yeah.
She says the hard R N-word to me all the time in private.
What?
I'm like, stop saying that. But they put her on the front page. They don't know who's wholesome and who's like.
Ooh, damn.
They just what they perceive. That's what I don't like. Like they need
Yeah.
to. Kickstaff needs to start watching streams like crazy. Every stream, like just consume as much as you can, and then find out who's the actual content.
That's crazy, bro. Who are like the top 3 streamers on Kick for you? Like that you fuck with or you want to collaborate with?
The top 3 streams that I. Wait, what was I gonna say? What were you saying? Sorry, what's the question? That I want to collab with? Or
Yeah,
that
that you would collaborate with.
The top 3 streams that I would collab with. I never even think about collabs. I don't even want to collab, honestly.
Yeah,
I would choose friends. The top people are like the ones I already like and I already want to hang out with and will hang out with is Kitty Cass, Ari Love, and
Oh yeah.
maybe like I don't know. There's a lot of like e-girls I get along with. I'm not talking about sex. I'm like these are people that I would like.
Yeah.
These are people that I would like to hang out with and do like IRL streams with.
Okay.
I really vibe with them.
Yeah.
And there's others, but I don't know. Like the last one, let's just put like a crazy one in there, like maybe like Amaranth because obviously she's a girl and she's really popular.
Oh yeah.
So like, I don't know. That's just like I would like listen. I would hang out with anyone. Like I like Zerka. I like Heal Mike. I like Action Man. I would do shit with all of them. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I wouldn't be like I don't really care about collabing. I'm not trying to collab with anybody.
Okay, I gotcha. What are
Daryl
some?
said he wants to hang with Lil Trey-Bone.
What are some new projects you got going on soon, like for streaming? Like tell us what's Magnum Logan's like next project on Kick?
Project. I think I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch more and gaming more. Cause,
Really?
don't know. Why did you refollow? What the fuck? Dude, why do people refollow? That's so sketchy. Like they don't fuck with you and they're like. Never come back. Don't know. Explain yourself. But it's like, gaming on Kick is like really hard to gain an audience because your chat kind of stops talking because you're gaming, and then Kick isn't really known for gaming, so it's hard to get like new people in because no one's really checking the gaming sections, right? But Twitch, like many gaming sections are really fire.
Okay.
Like I've watched I just did my own research, right? And I'm just like reviewing some like the World of Warcraft section on Twitch is destroying. It's like there's so many channels with thousands of viewers. And I'm a WoW player, so I'm like, dude, I should start streaming. I have an audience.
Okay.
Go back to Twitch, do some WoW. Obviously stay on Kick. Like I'm not going anywhere, but just game more on Twitch. That's like I don't know, do IRLs, do more traveling, and do more gaming. That's really my only plans for now. Not really big plans.
I got you. I'm definitely thinking of doing an e-date. Like for to answer that question, I want to do one. Like I've seen a lot of people do it. I want to like figure out if it should be a guy or it should be a girl. I don't know which direction I'm gonna take it, but I'm open to suggestions. If you know anybody that would be down to do an e-date, I know you know a lot of girls, or maybe even a guy that you think that would be.
You should get Litney to do it because I know y'all are kind of
Oh
friends. Like y'all hung
yeah,
out IRL.
I can definitely hit up Litney.
That'd be. I
Uh,
feel like just off the top of my head, because I know she's done one before with a streamer at the time where she did the E Day that I know of, the one E Day that I know of.
Yeah, Hello Worthy.
The
I would
streamer was-
host it. I would host it, and I have like dudes like come in or girls come in
Yeah.
to the guy. So, like, I'm not involved. I don't really like e dates. Like for me, like to participate in, I don't think I'm. Like I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. It's just a little bit weird, for me. But I like the.
I
I'm a
don't
good
like
host.
E-dates either, because it's basically you're there to get rejected. Like, I mean, you're just going there for the girl to
Yeah.
be like, fuck you, you're 2 out of 10, and they kick you in like you're there for 2 minutes. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like such a waste
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah.
It's like I don't like worshiping women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, saying I can't be a fucking simp, bro. Like the last time I did that shit was with Alinity, and I wasn't even like doing anything like that. So, I got not too far, but at least I got to like just connect with them a little bit. But yeah, no, I prefer hosting shit. I prefer doing this and leading the discussion instead of just like simping for a chick who's never even gonna really talk to you. I think and. Like, unless like you really have that riz,
E-dates are
then
pretty terrible. I don't really think anyone enjoys them. I think a lot of desperate men are attracted to that
okay.
to that content because they think, oh, I have a chance to talk to this girl. You know what I mean? So it's like you're summoning desperate fellows to come to your stream because they think they have a chance to talk to her on your Discord or whatever.
Have a good night, Shay. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you
E-dates
being
need to die.
here.
They suck. No new content being brought here.
Yeah. I personally want to do an E-Day because I've never done like one before, so I want to see how it would go. You know what I mean? I feel like I could probably do good on it, on hosting it. But yeah, it's worth a try. You know what I mean? Like if anyone's interested, that'd be cool to host later. Maybe you want to.
I mean, I should really take over the e-dating space because I know all the girls.
You should. You should definitely do one.
It should do. Like I said, I also find it cringe, and I find it like kind of. I don't like planning things. It's like, hey, 8 p.m. on a Friday, we're gonna do the e-date, and then the girl like cancels last minute. You know how girls are; they always cancel. So then I'm like, no, I'm just gonna be annoyed.
Yeah, but you got so many girls in your server. Like I think you probably can get anyone right there, pretty much.
Yeah.
You'd be like the king of e-dates because like you got so many chicks in your like this guy like Chad. If you don't know, like I can tell them right like about the harem spot or whatever.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I think so if you don't know, like Magnum Logan has a whole Discord where only like the hottest e-girls from Kick, I think even Twitch,
and
like
Twitch.
Yeah, like where they're at. So he knows like all of them, right? So he could definitely do that. Lacey, it got big doing that shit with like Jinxie and like a bunch. You know who Lacey is, right? So Lacey is like this new like kind of like chubby kid. He's like white. Italian.
Okay, maybe I know of him.
And he's like been doing streams with Jinxie and Kaisen out on Twitch. You know what I mean? And he
does e-dates with girls or something.
He started doing Fortnite and now he's doing more e-dates and he's been blowing up like crazy. I mean, maybe that's the move. I'm thinking. I'm like, it don't hurt to try. You know what I mean? And you know all of them, so maybe you should do one.
Yeah, I definitely should. I just gotta bite the bullet. I just gotta bite the bullet.
Yeah, maybe if you want to do that, but okay, fuck it. Unless you have any other questions, I'm down to like just keep going with our streams. I know your people have been amazing and supportive. I know my people definitely go follow Magnum Logan. Unless you have any other questions for me.
Yeah, one of you cucks from his community follow, please.
Go follow him.
I'm begging you for the follow. My people are following him. Let's get some follows over here, too.
Yeah, go follow Magnum Logan, guys. What the fuck?
What's not to like?
He's a fucking chill-ass dude. I want to do more podcasts with him. Here.
Yeah, we definitely have to do this. Let's, like, once a week do this, and then we'll just bring people on, and we'll just bring people on. You know what I mean? We'll bring streamers on, I mean.
Here you go. I got you.
Because, like, I already can do that.
You could.
We already did do it, so let's just do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we need my dream for the future, Frank, and if we could accomplish this, I would do it with you for sure. I would give you 50-50. I want to be that Royale hub / like Raj hub, back in the day, the Raw show 50,000 viewers, right? It was the only show.
What is it? What is it?
Then
I don't know what that is.
You know, like the Austin show, Raj show. It's like drama. It's like had the similar cast every week of streamers, mostly e-girls, and they would do e-dates. They would do King of the Hill. They would do, you know, just like you collect people and it's a show. And when that went away, thank you for the follow, Hello Worthy. Thank you so much for the follow, brother. When that went away, there was nothing really to fill the gap. It was pretty much like Zerka did a Royale, and that was it. So Zerka controlled he had got about 13 to 1500 viewers doing this. So Zerka controlled the Royale space, and now there was Zerka got banned from Twitch, and there was a vacuum, and I was like, dude, I want to fill that vacuum so bad.
Bro, we could definitely do that. I can help you.
I think we could do it. I already tried to do it. You saw at the early days, we had like 10 girls in bikinis twerking.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Remember those days, like when we tried to do my podcast?
Yeah.
And it's like we could do it, and it's like kick or keep is like the closest thing to that now, but it's kind of like politics and.
Oh yeah, it's like super like political. Like you're gonna get there, you're gonna get canceled if you say the wrong thing. Especially with Destiny's community. Oh my god, the liberals.
Battle Royale E-Day, 100 participants, one girl, make it happen. That's funny, that show is so silly. Anyways, never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Nah, man, I think it's
good. Call
good.
it there. I mean, I'm down to chill, dude. Should we Fortnite?
Do Fortnite? Do you play Fortnite?
Actually, I forgot. I don't have it even updated. Never mind.
Yo, download Fortnite. We should definitely do it. Sometimes what I do is 1v1s in the pit.
Oh shit!
It's like, it's not even like anything serious. It's just kind of like to just get better, to practice. You don't like, you know. Like you know, like I think even Vinta joined one time and he got destroyed. But like it, like you know, like it's more like just to have fun, and I like get destroyed too, like because you're not gonna be able to like fight up against like 3 people sometimes. You get ganged up. So it like, but it's like all friendly, you know what I mean? And like if I see people like fucking with the wrong person like too much, I just like stop it right there. I'm like, you know what, you gotta go. So it's like, it's pretty like just a friendly match, but yeah. If you ever want to join, definitely download Fortnite for that.
Sounds good, brother. Sounds good.
Yeah.
W podcast guys, I think this was fun. I'm so glad my chat did not die. Like they were engaged, I think enough. And
yeah, my chat
that's just
too.
With us. Imagine we add a hot woman to the mix or two.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm down.
So we'll definitely keep this going. Even if it's before 7 days, like if we want to start again tomorrow or the next day, we just want to keep trying and building.
Yeah. I'm down.
Keep
Chad, do you guys want more
testing.
podcasts with Magnum Logan? Let us know.
Guys,
Just spam comments.
Yep, type throbbing cock emoji in his chat.
If you want that, yeah, let me know. I'm down. Like I'm here to help. I'm down to collaborate more people. Reese says, yeah, okay, let's go.
People in his chat, if you know, give me input if you're like watch, because obviously my people in my chat like me. But if you guys are something like you're not liking, oh, is he talking too much? Is he rambling? Is he not making sense? Like you can come to my chat and tell me, because obviously I'm not reading Frank's chat. I'm reading my own chat.
Yeah, I'm reading my own chat.
If you come give me criticism, I'm not gonna be mad at you. And let me know. So if me and Frank are gonna be collabing more, I want you guys to enjoy it.
Yeah. Like if you guys think that I'm also rambling a lot, like let me know. So like I let him talk more, because I can start yapping too much, and then I'm like, fuck, like this shit sucks. You know what I mean? I don't want to.
Here's the thing: I'm gonna talk as much as possible, but if it's like, just tell me if you have something to say, or if I'm talking over you, don't be worried about telling me.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I let people chat. You know, like if I see like it's going somewhere good, you know, I just let it be. You know what I mean? I'm good with that. But thank you for the follow, Only Sims, and Russian Sim. You got a lot of like people with the Sip name.
It is ironic, isn't it?
All right, man. Well, it's been good catching up with you, man.
God bless Frankie. This was fun,
Logan,
brother.
you're fucking amazing. Guys, go show him some love. Go spam him his chat. Keep it up. Yo, Logan, you're doing good stuff, man.
God bless. God bless, Frank. Thanks for.
All right, peace.